Hi everyone, yesterday we managed to combine some winter barley and it came off alright really. It was quite, well, the moisture was about 18 when we started, and by the time we finished it was sort of down 15 to 16%, and we're going to treat that with prop corn anyway for our own use, so it doesn't really matter too much. So this is our first field of winter barley that we drilled, and it was a bit disappointing really. It's we were expecting it to be disappointing because it hasn't been very good all the way on. So yeah, so it's probably half of what it ought to be, the crop really, but we have got some nice straw and a bit of grain, well, a reasonable amount of grain off it, but it should have been much better. So we are here now. Dad's cutting around the ditches with the topper, and I'm going to start ploughing it today, and it's raining now, so it's back to the usual rubbish of the weather. It's the 26th of July, yeah, 26th of July today. So yeah, let's make a start with the ploughing, and I'll explain what we're going to put in this field after. There's the tractor and plough already, and make a start. I've got some weights on today. Got half a dozen 45 kilo weights, and it's just sort of pay off in the hill really. Just finishing off the field now. I ploughed all the rest of the afternoon on Wednesday when I started this video, and it rained the whole time I was ploughing, and I ploughed all the middle of the field, and the tractor pulled it alright, although it was quite wet and it's quite a steep field. I didn't get any footage because well, it wasn't very nice weather, so just get a little bit now while we're finishing off the headlands. I had a look at the rain gauge when I finished ploughing on Wednesday evening, and I started ploughing this field about just after 3 in the afternoon, and it was dry when I started, and the rain gauge had been emptied that morning, and by the time I got in we'd had 7 mil of rain. So that was from, like I say, about sort of 3 until 9 o'clock in the evening. So I'm turning the top headland uphill because, as I say, it's a fairly steep field, so turning that one up, and I turned the bottom one up as well. I was going to plough the whole field across, and we thought we might plant the grass seeds across the hill, but have since decided against that because the field, there's no short ground up and down, but across there's loads of short ground, so although it's nicer for baling and stuff across, we've decided just to put the grass seeds, we'll plant the grass seeds and drill them up and down, like I say, just because it saves on short ground. Yeah, so we've got quite a lot of grass seeding to do this autumn or summer, late summer. This field's 16 acres. It's going to go into a herbal ley, which is a GS4 mixture. It just suits what we want to do, so we're going to put in 30 acres of that, which is this field, and the one behind me. I don't think you can see it in the camera, no, you can't see it in the screen, but It's one of our spring barley fields. So at the moment it's too wet to put the grass seeds in, but on the plus side, it made it a lot softer for ploughing, and it's hardly worn the plough at all, so that's a good thing. Back when it was dry a few weeks ago, we sort of wondered how we would even get the plough in the ground, but now we're worried about how we'll harvest the rest of the barley. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the moment on how to plant the grass seeds, because normally we drill them, and with the ryegrasses I sort of think drilling's alright, but we're going to put these herbal maize in. I don't think I want to drill them because I don't want drill rows in it ideally. So I'm just trying to come up with ideas. I did sort of I was wondering about making up some brackets to go on the drill, so I could put a bar across above the coulters and lift up the coulters, so when it's drilling the coulters are out of the ground and they just blow the seeds out the end. But that's still an option, but it's not as straightforward to do as you would think. So I'm not sure really. I'm still exploring that, and I'll keep you updated on what we do. Yeah, so it's nice to get this field ploughed because it's very, I said at the beginning of the video how disappointed we were, not a very good crop, and been looking at it, it's in the view of half the district, and we're just glad to get it harvested and ploughed under, and then we can sort of forget about it. Yeah, so there's the middle of the field ploughed. It's not the greatest ploughing, but it's fairly level. It's not too bad considering that I've gone with the tram line, so like the combine marks are there, and yeah, not bad. It's buried most of the trash, the odd little bit of straw stuck up, but considering what a mess it is, it's ploughed it and looking much better than it was before. I nearly finished this top headland now. Finish over to the end and then go up and back once more, and that'll be this one done, then the side and the bottom headland, and that'll be done. It's a bit of an awkward headland. They put lay-bys in the road, that was 20 years ago I suppose now, for they built a new sewage works down the lane past this field, and they had to make passing places, so they pulled the hedge in further in the field, so we've got sort of like a wiggly bottom headland on here. It's sort of like a snake really, and makes it a bit awkward for ploughing around. It's gone over quite slabby really down at this part of the field. This is where the new sewage pipe went not last winter, the winter before, and although this was the best part of the field, the soil structure's definitely been damaged. The last headland now. I ploughed the top, the side, so just this one. Yeah, so the field in front, just out over that hedge there, is spring barley. That is looking like quite a nice crop. But that one's also going to go into a herbal lay as well. Obviously I want to be a bit later going in because it's a spring crop. Right, all done. Bit of a mess and grassy around the gate here. Ploughed bottom headland. I'm just going to scrape the plough off because we always like to clean all the soil out from around the frogs and on the sides of the frogs, and just clean it up a bit, and then I'll take it home, oil it up and put it away, and that's that for a day or two. So hopefully it'll dry up a bit now and we can get these grass seeds in, and that'll be a good start, and some grass seeds in nice and early, and yeah, see how that goes. Right, I'm going to take this home, get it unhitched. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon.